Hey folks, we're back. VIZOR TV. I'm VIZOR.
And I'm Alistair.
And we're here for Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is our third episode of today. We're on a little binge. Again, guys, if you want to check out full length, you can check the links below. Subscribe, do all that great stuff, and support us if you can.
Please.
What happened last episode?
So, Zuko came to the village, found that the Avatar is in Kyoshi, right? Kyoshi.
Oh yeah. So Kyoshi.
Yeah.
400 years ago, there was an Avatar. In Kyoshi.
Uh-huh.
Sokka overcame his sexist behavior. I'm sure we'll still see a little bit of that, but like he was our MVP for just
for a reason,
for owning up to it. So I really like that. Zuko took an L, but Zuko's still there. He's still trailing Aang, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much what happened last
They
episode.
escaped, and yeah, so Katara, Aang, Sokka, Appa, and Momo's adventure continues to the North Pole, and you guys are gonna join us for that as well.
Let's go.
So
slid down in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? That was him and his friend, right? That kid was that old man.
How?
You didn't hear him? He's like,
what was it? Wait, really?
Yeah, go back.
Wait, I gotta see this. Like
I know his name.
Look at the first hint.
I solved the question the same way I solved the challenges.
Yeah.
As you said a long time ago, I had to open my brain to the possibilities.
Pause.
I had to open my brain to the possibilities.
Go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Go back more. Okay. Go. Okay.
Possibilities. A package sending system. The world's greatest super slide. Louie, you're a mad genius.
Wait, what?
See that in that same laugh? Okay, but
Oh wait, that was the past?
yeah.
That was a flashback.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Okay.
My bad.
I was like,
Oh my god. I'm like, I thought I thought that was like, for some reason, I didn't realize that was a flashback. I thought that was the present. So like that was a flashback, and him grew up to become the king. So
and he had the same laugh. He said, "You're a genius, Umi," and then he said it again. You're a genius, Umi.
Oh my god. Oh, it just hit me. Damn.
Yeah.
No wonder. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This. Wow.
That's why I was snapping. I was like, ah!
I can't believe I didn't get that. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, man. It was
So Boomy was that, for me. I thought, I'm like, yo, this dude's old, right? So I'm like, he's probably like Aang and him probably the same age.
You saw the way he looked at him? Where he's like,
the laugh, the creepy laugh of that guy, the kid. They showed that in purpose because they're like, there's a reason why. Like,
and then focus on his face when he did that too.
Oh my god, I feel so dumb for not realizing. It's just like you miss this one information because damn, man. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's a plot twist.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So Boomy was at the end of his friend, and like I suspected in the middle, I'm like, he's probably doing this to teach Aang like lessons, so you could like.
You got that spot on.
Like, I got that part, but like I can't believe I didn't understand that one. But
and the whole time it was his friend.
The whole time it was his friend. Like I thought as much. I'm like, this is probably a lesson just so Aang is like. He's mentally prepared. He's like for different types of challenges. You got to be smart, right?
You know what I realized though? Aang has been to a lot of places.
Yeah, like because Omashu, Kyoshi.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like before he was frozen.
Oh yeah.
He's been like in that.
He even had friends in the Fire Nation. Remember, he's like, I have good friends in the Fire Nation because that time everybody lived in harmony, right?
Yeah.
So Aang is basically like before going to the North Pole, he's visiting like all these places that he used to go to as like 100 years ago before he was frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So we're basically seeing that. So which is really awesome because this Omashu thing was quite the twist. It was quite the twist.
Good feel. It was a good feel. That's
It was a nice,
really good feel.
I really like that. Like the whole games. At first we're like, what the fuck? At first I was like getting irritated with the king and his bad jokes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But
Rocky. Fuck you, dude.
that was Sokka.
Yeah.
That was
What was the other
Sokka.
joke? It was
let this in or something like I don't know.
I was about to cry.
But man,
You actually walked out.
I'm like, I had enough of this. No, damn it, that was quite. I still can't get over the twist. I can't believe I didn't realize that. I'm kind of like, what the hell's wrong with me? But like, okay, like I don't know. There's one funny thing I realized. I'm like, Sokka and what's her name, Katara. Like they gotta start dressing something. They gotta start wearing.
Let go, huh?
They gotta start wearing something else. Like you can't like those winter coats with like fur and shit. That's like a fucking Canadian goose, Canada goose right there, right? And it's like they're like in a fucking desert. I'm like they gotta like
man.
They gotta start adapting to it. It's all cool that they're wearing. You gotta represent their clan and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just one of those. I think it's just one of those things where they're gonna wear the same thing all the time every time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's just like the winter coats and shit, and they're in the desert. I'm like, okay, but it's all cool. It's all cool. If that's what they rock, that's what they rock. I ain't complaining. That's it is what it is.
So what? Omashu is a delivery system with transport.
It's pretty. I like that. I really like how create again. The creativity of the show is awesome. The way they use their powers.
Yeah.
And like the whole delivery system, like
it was really cool.
Everything goes through is all based off of earth bending, and the whole city is just based off that. So that's pretty cool. So
So we learned that there's the bad guy. I think is Lord Ozai,
okay,
who was a fire king.
Okay,
which is I think Zuko. God damn it!
Really,
Zuko's dad. I think.
Okay. So he's the current.
I think.
I may have missed that information.
Yeah. At the end, the guy's like, "Listen, you need to learn all four of the bending, and you have to go to the Fire Nation and defeat Lord Ozai."
Okay. I think at that point I was still trying to make sense out of like, wait, how is he the kid or not? What are you talking about? So I missed that part.
Yeah.
So like. No. Like so every nation's basically like it's a Fire Nation's going up against everybody, just wrecking everybody. So like they're a threat. But again, there's hope now. There's hope. Avatar Aang is here.
Yeah.
There's hope, and I feel like as this adventure goes on, he's gonna learn lessons from he's learning lessons from Mabumi. He learned lessons like from Kyoshi over there.
Yeah.
Like as everything goes on, he's learning lessons to and just developing into there's a full on, fully mastered Avatar form. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm actually really
he fully masters all the bending. Like earth, fire.
I want to see that. I'm looking forward to when he
I'm just imagining how Aang is gonna be when he knows how to bend earth, fire, wind, air, and water. He can just use it all at will. And this is the creative aspect of it. How they're gonna use his powers. Just with air itself, he's so awesome.
Dude, listen. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say this.
Yeah.
So now how he's bending all these new bending shit.
Mm-hmm.
He has to learn how to bend one more thing. To bend the knee.
I think this is where we quit. A Game of Thrones reference. He's got to bend the knee. But no, seriously, it's just where the fuck did this come out of? Why?
I don't know.
Stop! No,
this show is full of bad jokes. Let's put one more in there. Okay?
But man,
it's a good episode, and the ending was awesome.
It was a good episode. The ending twist. I wish I got it. I was just like, why is this guy freaking out? But fuck, man, just one misinformation. I'm like, crap. But whatever. That was a great twist. I loved it. I loved
I liked the episode.
All these lessons taught Aang.
Every episode so far. I don't know, it's been only 5 episodes, but every episode has been really likable.
It's a fun show.
Yeah,
like, that's all I have to say. It's really
fun. Yeah,
it's a really fun show, and I'm you know, it's my thing. I love adventures. I love when like the main protagonist has to learn lessons and then apply them in the future, get better trained. Like I love that stuff. So like, man, like so far 5 episodes in, like this show is a lot of fun, and
I like it, man. I like it.
Stay tuned for the MVP and flop segment. Alright guys, it's that time again. Who's going to be your MVP of this episode and who's going to be the
flop of this episode?
MVP, well, obviously, you know, literally we could give Aang every episode, but like, I feel like this episode was, I'm gonna lean towards Boomy, the king, because he knew what he was doing the whole time.
Yeah, he trolled us all. We thought he was some crazy ass
bad joke making king who didn't know shit, but like, yo, first of all, Boomy is like a badass airbender.
At one point, I wanted to give him a flop just because like the bad jokes he's like, no.
But hey, man, Boomy is like, and in the flashback, Boomy was like some poor kid.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that he's a poor kid, and he ended up becoming a king. Like, I want to see how that materialized. You know what I'm saying? Like that's got to be some. I need some backstory of Boomy as well. Though.
Yeah, that's important.
From like a creepy laughing kid to like the king. One of the best earthbenders. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So Boomy, like, he knew what he was doing. He recognized Aang, obviously. The whole system he made was just to train Aang, mentally prepare him, like, for the battles to come against the Fire Nation.
Yeah, that's true.
And Boomy's ripped as fuck.
Yeah,
he could fight. And at the end, when Aang got him, but he was still holding.
The boulder.
Like, I'm assuming like he could have won. So
you know what? He could have won.
You know, and he's just at the end he was just a sweet guy. You know? He wasn't really gonna threaten anybody. So you know what? I think it's pretty clear. So Boomy will be our MVP for today's episode.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
All right, guys, who's gonna be the flop of today's episode?
Everybody do the flop.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one. We don't know. It's not gonna be Aang.
It's one of these episodes where
it could be Sokka for this. No, I don't know. I just said his name. It could be Sokka just for, for like laughing at that bad joke.
Yeah.
So
Rocky.
It's gonna Rocky. Yeah, just for that, Sokka will be the flop. But no. Sokka, not him. I feel like this episode, like, it's hard to pick a flop for this episode, but like, I'm leaning towards that guard who got fooled by Aang
in the beginning.
Like, come on, bro, like. How can you not distinguish that?
I guess the cartoon and everything, but like, come on,
like the nations are at war, and you're letting trespassers enter your country.
That could have been a firebender.
Exactly, it could have been something. I don't know, man. Like, I know you're an insignificant character, but man, you're significant enough. Your flop was significant enough. So man, that guard that let the crew in is gonna be the flop of today's episode. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in for today's episode. As always, the links are below for full-length episodes. Support us on YouTube, Patreon, wherever you can, and tune in for the next episode.
And like always, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know our names. I'm Alistair.
VIZOR.
Peace out.